The first thing he says when you pray is to pray what? The first thing he says what? Pray what? Our Father. Say our Father. Our Father. When he says this, he's given us a pattern in these passages. The same thing in Matthew 6, chapter 6, verse 9. He begins with the statement, our Father. The word Father is translated to Abba. Somebody say Abba. And it means source and sustainer. And so he's saying when you approach, Jesus is saying to them, when you approach the Most High, you have to approach him as the source of everything. Put up Galatians 4, 6 through 8 real quick. Watch this real quick. Let's just establish this whole Abba piece real quick. Galatians, I thought I gave it to y'all. It says, and because ye are sons, God has sent forth the Spirit of his Son into your hearts, crying what? Crying what? Verse, he says, you have received the Spirit of my Son, and you cry out, what? Abba, Father. So Jesus is saying, when you come to the Most High, come to him as the sustainer of your life. Father also means this, and write this down. Father also means government. Write that down. Father also means government. And so the source, the Godhead, in other words, he is the government of the colony called Earth. He is the father of Earth. Are you here? Because he's the father. Why? Because he created Earth. So he is also the government of Earth. Are you here? And since he's the government, he's the source of everything in the earth. See, our democracy is flawed because our government, all of the power and the resources that they have, it came from the people. So in actuality, if you work a job and you get laid off, the government ain't giving you no money. They just giving you back your money. If somebody's getting welfare from the government ain't giving them no money. The government is giving them your money. See, our government, the only power and the resource it has, it comes from the people. That's why supposedly we're the government for the people and by the what? But God don't have nobody giving him nothing to give you. He's the what? Say it again. He's the what? And he ain't got to ask nobody for anything to give you either. Now, he will send somebody to give you something, but he owns everything. Because he's the what? He's the father. He's the what? Government. So the father is the government, the source of everything. The colony is earth. And so the father, the king, he makes sure that earth has all that it needs, but it can only have it when they access heaven through what? Prayer. Father in the Greek is patar. It means sustainer, nourisher, provider, creator, foundation, and progenitor. He says, our Father which art in heaven. Somebody say, we're not talking about an earthly father. He's in heaven. In other words, we are not to look for anything on earth as our source. Earth is a resource. Somebody say, earth is a resource, not a source. Say everything created. Say everything created has a source. Y'all have heard me use this example before. How many people remember the Wonder Bread store in Henrietta? And you can go there and buy all of the products that were made by their company. If you went to the Wonder Bread store on a particular day and it was closed, you just couldn't get no products from there. But if you had a relationship with the manufacturer, even if the store was closed, you could call up the manufacturer, and the manufacturer can make sure you get some of the product. Right. See, this is the same thing with the kingdom of God, is that when you don't have a relationship with the manufacturer, the source, when the product runs out, you have to wait for somebody else to provide for you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You have to wait for somebody else to get something to be able to provide. Because the earth is representative of the store, and the store has a limited amount of resources in it. But if you have a relationship with the manufacturer has unlimited supply. And that's what prayer is. Prayer is calling the manufacturer when the store is closed, saying, hey, the store is closed, but it don't matter. I know you. And because I know you, I can get what was in there because you're the source. That's why I said if you can't make it to prayer, if you can pray to the manufacturer. If you can't find somebody to pray with you, if you can pray to the manufacturer, am I talking to somebody? You can get whatever product you need if you got a relationship with the manufacturer.